Hey guys, welcome to my newest video for today, October 25th. I'm bored, so I'm making a video. It's my long overdue DVD Blu-ray book update. Yeah, sorry, I'm still a little out of it. I got a shitload to show you. It says I'm still in the middle of my 31 days of horror, 75 movies down, 75 to go in a week. I'm screwed. But in the middle of showing the DVDs and Blu-rays, I'm going to be stopping for a moment to talk about a movie I saw in the theater. And since this is going to be a long video, I'm just going to get started. So I'll start with the books. Move back a tiny bit so you can see. And so the DVDs can fall over. So, first book up, and I'm reading right now, and so far it's okay, not what I expected, is Dr. Sleep by Stephen King. Yeah, it's okay. I'm not, as everybody knows, I'm not a big fan of the movie The Shining. I vaguely remember the book, so, but I'm getting through it, so there we go, Dr. Sleep, and oh, it's on the bottom, okay. And I picked up Rick Riordan's new book, because I love the Percy Jackson and the Heroes of Olympus series, and I got book 4 of that, which is House of Hades. Reading it right now, just a little bit into it, so I can't really say anything. So there we go, the House of Hades. And also picked up the next one in the I Am Number 4 series, Fall of 5. Haven't got it bookmarked, but haven't started yet because I got too many books to read. So there we go, the Fall of 5. And I picked this up yesterday, though I really wasn't, because some of the author's comments about gay people really pissed me off. But I do want to read the book because I'm going to see the movie next weekend, and that is Ender's Game. Didn't interest me at first, but when Harrison Ford was on board, I'm like, well, I'm gonna go see it. So, yeah, it was only $7, so I don't mind. So, there we go, Ender's Game. That's all for the books. Now we'll get started on the DVDs and Blu-rays, and this is from September to now. First one I got in September was the Doctor Who release, and it was the second Doctor story of the Ice Warriors. I haven't watched this yet, and I've practically, since I'm doing my 31 days of horror, gave up on my Doctor Who marathon, because when October is over, I have 23 days to try to watch from Tom Baker's episode, the Key of Time box set, all the way to Series 7. It ain't happening. So, I'll watch Series 1 through 7, but, and I'm also excited because they announced that the 50th anniversary is also going to be shown in the cinemas, which I think is awesome, because I'll go see it because they said it was also going to be in 3D. So, to see anything Doctor Who on the big screen, and especially to watch David Tennant back and hello in that, is awesome. So there we go, Ice Warriors. And if you wonder why part of my mouth is not opening, because I just noticed part of it is not opening, it may look like a cold sore, but I had cut the side of my lip. I don't know how the hell I did it, but it's now infected, so I gotta try to keep one part of I'll almost be like I'm paralyzed and keep part of my mouth closed. Odd thing. So that arrived from Zavi.com, and same as with this, I think, because they had two Blu-rays on for $15, and the one I picked up was Let the Right One In. So happy to have this on Blu-ray. I have the book, so there we go, Let the Right One In. And I had this on pre-order, duh. I got it from the UK. It came out a week before the Blu-ray came out here, and I got it the day before this was supposed to come out here, and I got the exclusive to Amazon.co.uk steelbook of Star Trek Into Darkness. And then I got pissed off because I realized the digital copy won't work here. But I thought, I like this steelbook a lot better than the one we have, for an obvious reason. Hello. And it's I'm not going to say this right, embroidered, I think, both the words and him. And there's the spine and the back. And there we go. And I'm so happy Sherlock is coming back. Just have to wait till fucking January 19th. So there we go. And I had this on the Region 2 DVD, and then they finally announced the Blu-ray. I still have not watched this yet, and I really want to, and that is Parade's End. Obvious reason why I wanted to see this, because another thing with Benedict Cumberbatch. Read the book, and I liked it. So, I'll see how this is. Well, he got nominated for an Emmy for this part, and the unfortunate thing is I knew he wasn't going to win because you're up against Michael Douglas, who won, Matt Damon, Al Pacino. It's like, oh, no. So, there we go, Parade's End. And I won this from the awesome Puck Bond 007's contest. And I kind of got a kick out of when he announced the winner. It was the person with the least number of entries who won. And what we had to do is do a thing of our top films of 2012. And kind of karma in a way. Mine was Skyfall, and he had them all in a 007 hat, which I just, it was so funny, and karma, and he told me to give him a list of 2012 movies, and he will buy one and ship it to me. I gave him a list, I think, of 7 or 8 films, and being as him and Jamie have called me, the queen of sci-fi, he shipped me Looper. And I'm sorry, EJ, I still have not watched it yet. I'm so behind on my Blu-ray. I'm blind buys, but I will get around to seeing this because I really want to see it. And thank you for that contest. You are awesome, my friend. So there we go, Looper. And this arrived from Amazon UK because I read the book and I actually really loved it. But to try to find the movie on DVD here was a bitch. Even eBay wanted $40 for it, so I went to Amazon UK and found it for like, it was on sale for £4, which equals to about $10 in our money, and I got 1984. Again, have not watched this, but I suck, what can I say, but I will finally watch this pretty soon. So there we go, 1984, and at the time I didn't think any of them places like HMV, Best Buy, Future Shop up here were gonna get anything, or get this. So I pre-ordered it, spent $40, and then HMV got it for $25, but it was worth the $40, and that, of course, is the Blu-ray for Crystal Lake Memories, the complete history of Friday the 13th, which was awesome. It was really well done, and hopefully they have one for Halloween coming out soon, because, I mean, this was great, and Never Sleep Again was great. So we need Halloween, and we also need maybe for them to do Psycho or one of the other horror franchises. Hell, even Scream would be good. So there we go. Crystal Lake Memories. And I wasn't going to get this. And then I kind of had an inkling that the steelbook from the UK might be region locked, which unfortunately it was, so I'm happy I actually did pick this up. And it's the 35th anniversary digibook of Halloween. So, and if you watch the One Thing very closely, the Night She Came Home featurette, when she goes backstage and starts taking pictures, you will recognize someone, and I picked him out right away, and I went on Facebook and I told him, dude, I just saw you on the special features. That, of course, is our very own Justin Ryan 1988. He's in this. And I told him, I ever meet you, you're signing this. Because, yeah, he's in it. It's only a glimpse, but I got the glimpse right away, so you are signing this, my friend. So there we go, the Digibook 2 Halloween. And this I was putting off for a while because I didn't know if the Blu-ray was supposed to come out on October 1st, and then it got moved back to October 19th. And I was like, I ain't waiting, or not October, November 19th, and I was like, I'm not fucking waiting that long, especially when this came out September 16th. So I have the Region 2 Blu-ray of Fast and Furious 6, which has pissed off a few people that I know that they like this movie, and they have to wait till November 19th, because they're not big, and you know, they don't buy from the UK like I do, and yay! Haven't watched it yet because I'm waiting for a night, probably next month, where Mom, Dad, and I can sit down and watch this. So there we go, Fast and Furious 6. And next one up is, of course, Iron Man 3. Haven't watched it yet, so I've heard very, very mixed reviews. A plus side on this that I didn't realize till a couple of days ago is that you actually got Disney Movie Rewards points. I didn't realize that till a couple of days ago when the site sent me an email basically reminding everybody who gets the monthly emails to use the points, and I was like, you're kidding. Open it up and there's the points. So I was like, holy shit. So there we go, Iron Man 3. And next one up, and I actually watched this as part of my 31 Days of Horror, and I actually really enjoyed it. I thought it was a fresh take on the genre, and I liked the little hint. How do I describe it? I don't want to spoil it for people who haven't watched it, but it was a really neat gimmick that I don't think anybody really thought of to deal with them. And that, of course, is World War Z. And if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I did enjoy this. I thought it was fun. I watched this with my mom and my Auntie Sharon, who's not a big horror fan, but she loves Brad Pitt. So, it was fun. I really, really enjoyed it. I would put it in my top 5 favorites of this year. So, I know a lot of people didn't like it. It's mixed. A lot of people love it, a lot of people hate it. It's one of those type of films. So, there we go, World War Z. And I wasn't gonna pick this up. I wasn't even interested until I found out the opening for season 2 had them go to London, and an actor who I like, well, actually 2 actors I like, were gonna be in this one, and I think that was it, and I didn't realize that until my dad told me today. And that is the complete first season of Elementary. I got this on eBay because it's still $47 to $49.99 here, and I got this brand new for $20. The opening for season 2 was where the 2 of them go to London and meet Lestrade and Mycroft. And Mycroft is played by that very homely looking guy who I love. He was in Notting Hill, and he was in The Replacements. The football kicker for The Replacements. And Lestrade was played by John Pertwee's son, Sean, who I liked since seeing him in Event Horizon and Dog Soldiers. I didn't realize till after the fact it was only the 1 episode they were in, but I got it. I will give it a shot. So there we go, season 1 of Elementary. And believe it or not, Best Buy didn't get this, Future Shop didn't get this, HMV didn't get it, Walmart didn't get it, nobody got this up here. So I bought it on eBay. It was a little pricey, but I love the series, so we obviously know what that is, and that is the complete Blu-ray set of Friday the 13th. Not going to open this up because I know particularly Justin showed it in his video, and I'm sure a lot of other people have shown it in theirs. But I do like the embroidered Jason and the Friday the 13th. I think this is an extremely nice set. So, Mom got the DVDs because she actually likes the Friday the 13th series. So there we go, the complete Blu-ray set of Friday the 13th. Next one up is a Doctor Who release for September, and that was Tom Baker's story, Terror of the Zygons. And I completely forgot to mention when I showed Ice Warriors, they found 9 episodes from 2 stories in Nigeria, of all bloody places. And it's 2 Second Doctor ones that I'm very interested to see. I don't want to download them off iTunes. I'd rather just wait to get the DVDs when one comes out in November, the other one comes out in February. I don't mind waiting. So there we go, Terror of the Zygons. And that arrived from, obviously, Amazon UK. This arrived from eBay. It's one of my favorite horror comedies. It's a movie you just can't take seriously. You take it seriously, you won't like it. And I love this. I got to see it in the theater back in 1999. And that, of course, is Idle Hands. I fucking love this movie. My mom loves it. My dad, who I've mentioned a few times, does not like horror films. He loves this movie. And he saw it in the theater with us, too. Oddly enough, when we had to put my cat down, which was very traumatic, because I had that cat from the age of 3 to 18, we went out to one of the big malls near the Vancouver area called Metrotown, and we decided to go see a movie, and I said, I want to go see Idle Hands. And they were like, okay. I go, Dad, you're up for it? He goes, yeah, we'll see. And he loved it. All 3 of us loved it. We just could not stop laughing. So, there we go. Blu-ray for Idle Hands. And this I got from work. So I try to go to work, with Real Canadian Superstores where I work, Walmart, HMV, and to some extent Target, to try to find horror films I don't have. But yet, it's always the same damn horror films they put out to buy. Friday the 13th, Nightmare, Halloween, Saw, Scream, everything that I've got. And this was one of them. It was only $9, because I think the one big set with the 6 films was about $50, and I was like, no, that's just a little too much money. And from what I hear, 4, 5, and 6 really suck. But I did watch the first one in my 31 Days of Horror, and I enjoyed it. And that is Leprechaun, the first 3 films. The first one is 90s cheese, and I loved it. So, it was pretty good. So, there we go. Leprechaun, the first 3 films. And I got this from Amazon UK because it's out of print here. Sellers on eBay want $50 for it. I'm keeping my steelbook because I didn't realize that for some stupid reason, the special features do not work here, which is odd. So I'm keeping the steelbook for the special features, and I think I've watched the DVDs so many times that they are a little scratched. And that is the Region 2 Blu-ray of the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which looks really good on Blu-ray. But yeah, I like the movie, but is it really worth $50 to $60? No. So it was actually a good price too. So I think I only paid, like, with the conversion, it was only like $11. So it was cool. So there we go, the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And the next 4 I got at HMV, I'm going to show them all together because it was part of their 4 for $20 deal, all on Blu-ray. So I picked up Air America, Blade Trinity, The Crazies, and The Protector. Blade Trinity and The Protector are the only ones I've seen. The other 2 I hadn't. And I actually had them on DVD, but I never got around to watching them, and at least, well, I had to pawn a lot because I ran out of money really quick, paying bills and shit. But yeah, I'm happy I finally have those in my Blu-ray collection. Okay, so next, where did I get this one? I think, if I'm right, I picked this up at either work or Walmart, but I think I picked it up at work. I know for a fact Doug Lander did not like this movie. I remember his famous picture on Facebook with him looking very mad with a thumbs down. And that was The Purge. I want to check it out. I've again heard mixed, but more positive about this, so I'll check it out for my 31 Days of Horror. So there we go, The Purge. Got this from eBay. I've been putting it off for a long time. I don't know why. And that was Wrong Turn. Really damn good horror film. I might actually check out the sequels. I've got 2 of them on order. So I figured, what the hell, I'll check them out. I've already watched this, and the Blu-ray quality is pretty damn good. So there we go, Wrong Turn. And I picked this up from Future Shop for an obvious reason. Steelbook. Haven't watched it yet. I suck, but I really want to watch it. And that is the, obviously, Blu-ray Steelbook of Guillermo del Toro's Pacific Rim. And it's got a really cool design. I've said this numerous times. He looks like the guy from Halo. I don't like Halo. I do not like the video game. I love all the novels that have come out based on the video game, but I don't like the video game. But I think he looks, the robot looks a hell of a lot like that character. So, and whoop, inside, there's some stuff behind, but I don't really have enough time. I know for a fact that there is no certain trailer on this. I have the trailer downloaded on my iPad, and that is the really neat teaser trailer. That's actually a 1.5 years old of Godzilla. I freaked the fuck out when I saw that. So, I can't wait till next. That's my most anticipated film of the year. I will go see Captain America. I will go see The Hobbit. I will go see Transformers 4. But Godzilla, that's it. That's it for me next year. So, moving on. And again, nobody got this up here. I don't know why we are so bad. Because with the Scream Factory releases, it's like some places will get them, but then I have to get them online, and unfortunately this was one I had to get online. And as I posted on Scream Factory's Facebook page, I said, out of all the horror films you guys have released on Blu-ray, this is my favorite. Even though it has really dick all in special features, it is my favorite, because it's also my favorite horror sequel of all time. And that, of course, is Psycho 2. And I'm so happy they kept the original artwork, because I think Universal told them to, and some people bitched, and I'm like, no, this is, you have to leave it like this. That's just it. So, and it's got a really cool audio commentary with Tom Holland, the screenwriter of this, and of course the screenwriter and director of Fright Night and Child's Play. So there we go, Psycho 2, and it looks brilliant on Blu-ray. Okay, this I wasn't going to pick up. I was, a couple of years ago when I was in really big on House MD. It was a show Hugh Laurie did before, and I put it off because it was so expensive, and then I found it on eBay, only in Australia, but it only cost me $15. And I was seeing who was in it, and actually, Benedict Cumberbatch plays one of his 3 kids in this. So I was like, well, that's initiative enough for me to get it. I don't know if that's even a word, but if it isn't, I just made it up. And that was 40-something. It's only a 6-episode show, and the funny thing is, it is the first Region 4 DVD I have in my collection. Region 4 is Australia, so I have a lot of UK. I have a few Hong Kong ones, but not Australia. Not that there's really any difference, but I was just like, ah, the hell with it. So watch this pretty soon. So there we go, 40-something. And I got this from eBay from one of my usual sellers. Again, putting it off. I was kind of hoping it would come to Blu-ray, but I don't think it will. Great Canadian werewolf movie. You already know what it is, and that is Ginger Snaps. Even my dad liked this, and like I said, he's not big on horror films. But yeah, it's a very enjoyable horror film. Really good practical special effects. And really good. So, there we go, Ginger Snaps. Okay, and this is where we just take a tiny break for me to talk about a movie I saw in the theater. I wasn't gonna see this, but now I'm totally obsessed with the actor, who I think is our kind of it guy right now. And my friend Scott and I went to see, The Fifth Estate. I'm lowering it because the bottom there, for some reason, shows my full name. Though I think everybody here knows it from Facebook. And aside from all the shit that this movie has gotten, and unfortunately the very poor box office return, it was really good. And even my friend Scott, who considers Julian Assange an absolute traitor, I was expecting him to kind of bitch and moan throughout the whole film. He enjoyed it. I thought Benny was fabulous, and that's what everybody says is the only highlight in the movie, is his performance. It's directed by Bill something. I cannot pronounce his last name, but he directed Gods and Monsters, and he also directed Breaking Dawn Part 1 and 2, which I haven't seen yet, and I'm happy I didn't, because if I would have watched those and watched this, I think I would have been mad for some reason. But, yeah, if why guys want to waste 2 hours on something very enjoyable other than the Carrie remake, for example, go watch The Fifth Estate. It was a good movie. I will give it that. So I gave it an 8 out of 10, and so did Scott. So there we go, my little review of The Fifth Estate. I want to hurry up because I'm probably at the 25-minute mark already. And next DVD, or next up, whatever, came from Amazon UK, and I'm more excited to see this when I get around to watching it than anything. And that is the Doctor Who release of The 10th Planet, which is famous for, like, as my friend Stacy, Happy Squirrel, has said, the Cybermen have human hands, which is so goddamn freaky. And also this one's a particular important episode because it was William Hartnell's final, and the quality for episode 4 was very bad that it had to be animated, and of course it has the very first regeneration of the Doctor that we'd ever seen. So I'm looking forward to watching it. There we go, the 10th Planet. And this and another one coming up I bought from Zavi.com, as they have the 2 steelbooks on for £18. Or, no, not 18, 15. 18 or 15, I can't remember, but it only, for the 2 of them together, cost me $32. Which was, to me, a good price, because, I mean, for, like, Pacific Rim or Star Trek, usually cost you $26.99. So the first one to arrive was 1939's Gone with the Wind. Really sharp steelbook. It's got the 2 on the back there. It does come with the ultraviolet one. But yeah, it's a very, very sharp steelbook. Extremely sharp, so I'm happy I finally have this movie in my collection. So there we go, Gone with the Wind. And I saw a trailer for this on, I can't remember what movie it was, and I was like, oh, this could be interesting. I will watch it in my 31 Days of Horror, and that is The Awakening, which I think came out in 2011? No, I think so, it doesn't say. It takes place like in the Victorian era, it has to do with ghosts and hauntings, and it looks like my kind of thing, so I'll check it out. So there we go, The Awakening. And this arrived from eBay. I thought I might as well get the other 2 since I have the first one. And that is Ginger Snaps 2 Unleashed. I actually have not seen this, so I can't really say anything about it. There we go, Ginger Snaps 2. And this was the other steelbook I got from that Zavi.com deal, and laugh all you want, but I really love this movie, and so does my mom, even though the actor in question, his popularity can go up and down with me a lot, but this is one of his movies that I absolutely love, and that is The Last Samurai with Tom Cruise. It's a part of a premiere one. You have like Sherlock Holmes, Seven, Blade Runner, in this kind of thing. If you've seen Stevie Buzz on Man's videos, he's got a lot of these ones. So, like the back, and there's the insert. Really cool. So there we go, The Last Samurai. And these 2 arrived on either Tuesday or Wednesday, I think. And I got Ginger Snaps Back, the beginning, like Ginger Snaps 3. I haven't taken it out of its casing yet. I haven't watched this one either. There we go, Ginger Snaps Back. Epic title. This arrived from Disney Movie Rewards. I had like over 1,700 points, and there wasn't anything on there for us over here. And then I just decided to go on the site and see what they had for new DVDs and Blu-rays, and I nearly shit my pants when I found this one, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm buying it, because it's like, it was so expensive here. It was over $35, and I basically got it for free. And that is the complete second season of The Muppet Show. Yay! And I had Muppet Season 1 for like 3 years and haven't gotten the rest. Season 3 is on its way, because also they have that on the site. But yeah, I gotta sit down and have a Muppet Show and Muppet movie marathon pretty quick. So there we go, The Muppet Show Season 2. And I picked these up yesterday after I got off work at 6:30 in the morning, after being awake for 14 and a half hours. I think I've heard more positive on this, and I was like, my mom wants to see it, so I'll check it out. And I picked up The Conjuring. Can't really see it, but it's got a really cool lenticular cover. So I'll watch this pretty soon. I don't know if you guys had I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm sorry if you can't. So there we go, The Conjuring. Oh, excuse me. And surprisingly enough, work had this, and it was cheaper than it was at Walmart. I was like, yep, finally, I have The Wizard of Oz on Blu-ray. Can't wait to check out the quality on this. So there we go, The Wizard of Oz. And these are the last two. I had the one on order. We went down. I was hoping to get season 5 of Castle, but somebody nabbed it, and I was so mad. But I did get the other one I really wanted, because it's still too much money here. It was, it's between $79 and $89 brand new, and I got this used for $39.99. And it is the complete 4th season of Star Trek: The Next Generation, with the epically awesome Best of Both Worlds. Part 2. Part 1 is on Season 3. So, yeah, I'm not going to watch these until I get all 7 seasons on Blu-ray. Season 5 is going to be released next month, so hopefully Season 6 and 7 will come out pretty quick. So there we go, Season 4 of Star Trek Next Generation. And this one I'm going to get, yay, about. Still too expensive here, and it was only $29.99, and they had it on hold for me, so I've got the complete 3rd season of The Walking Dead. I just have to get Season 2. But, like as I said, sometimes I'm iffy, I will spend the money, and sometimes I will, especially if it's a blind buy. I don't really want to spend over $50 on it, no matter how epically awesome that you guys and even my mother say it is. But I'm happy to finally have it, because I've tried on eBay, and it's just so bloody expensive. So there we go, the complete 3rd season of The Walking Dead. And finally, probably after 30 minutes, we are done. So that's it. All the books and DVDs and Blu-rays I've gotten since last month. Like I said, there'll be a music video, probably November 1st, about my 31 days of horror, showing what I've watched. And hopefully I can get through 75 films in 6 days. I don't see that happening, but I will remain optimistic for now. Okay, guys, so that is it. I shall talk to you all later. And of course, I hope you guys have a good weekend. Watch a shitload of movies, and of course, as always, rate, comment, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.